In this video, I'll work through a couple standard problems involving the positive or negative nature of trig functions going by quadrants in the plane. So here's a typical problem that's asking us to find which of the four quadrants an angle lies on given two conditions. In this case, we want the cosine of theta to be negative and the sine of theta to be positive. Well, where is the cosine of theta negative? On the unit circle, cosine of theta is just going to be the x-coordinate after a rotation. So the x-coordinates are negative to the left of the y-axis in quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. So theta must be in one of these two quadrants. We'll use the other information to determine which one. Sine of theta is positive. On the unit circle, sine is identified with the y-coordinates. Y-coordinates are positive above the x-axis. So our theta must lie in quadrant 2. Let's do one more. Where must theta lie if cotangent is positive and secant is negative? Cotangent is the cosine over the sine. So cotangent will be positive whenever cosine and sine have the same sign, S-I-G-N. They're either both positive or both negative. Right? So on the unit circle, we're thinking that the x and the y coordinates have to have the same sign. Well, they have the same sign. Quadrant 1, they're both positive, and they're both negative in quadrant 3. So now let's think about the secant. It's 1 over the cosine. So secant theta will be negative whenever cosine is negative. So whenever the x-coordinates are negative, right, and they're negative to the left of the y-axis, so our theta must lie somewhere in quadrant 3.